What up, everyone? Today I'm going to talk about how I receive Bitcoin for everything that I do now. And I know this sounds crazy because it's like, well, Paul, how do you receive Bitcoin for your salary? And how do you receive Bitcoin for your other activities? And I'll get into that. But I'm talking mainly today about Bitcoin rewards. And Bitcoin rewards are actually pretty cool because you get a little bit of Satoshis every couple minutes, maybe every minute. You can get 5, 10, 15, 50 Satoshis, right? And for example, walking. I walk every day. Every time I walk, every time I take a step, I get Satoshis. And this app called Smile, S-Mile, is an app that it ties to your Apple Health, and wherever you walk, however much you walk, you'll get paid Satoshis for that. So it's pretty cool because things that I love is staying healthy. I love running. I love traveling, but also I love Satoshis. I love Bitcoin, right? So these two things paired together work really nice. But the thing else about Smile, and I've kind of gone through the app and I really like it, is you can take surveys. And a survey will pay anywhere between 100 sats and 3,000 sats. Right now, the cost of a dollar worth of sats is about 1,400 for $1 US. So that's pretty good. If you can get 3,000 sats for a survey, that's equivalent to $2 paid in Satoshis. So I'll tell you this. I'm not exactly sure who's funding the sats wherever you walk. You get paid Satoshis. I don't know who's funding that, but I believe for the surveys, I think the people that want the information from the surveys will post the money. And for the games, the game developers or the people that are placing ads within the game are paying the Satoshis. So I think, we got to reward people to be healthy in this world. What a better way than giving sats, right? I'm addicted to walking. I spent the other day walking 30,000 steps, and I think it's just a really fun, healthy way. And hopefully, who knows? What if there's a way to integrate that into lifting, or it can tie into the Apple Watch? So if you're doing cardio and have a certain beat per minute or something that tracks just other types of workouts other than walking and running. But this whole survey situation, the walking, the games, this is exciting stuff, guys, because historically you wouldn't get paid out. There were some apps like Sweatcoin where you would get paid in these sweat coins, and you'd get $1 for every couple miles you go, and it was okay, but it didn't have as good of rewards, right? And I think that is what we're seeing here through Smile. So the arcade, I'll tell you this, guys, I have a huge history of gaming. I used to game nonstop. I would play arcade games. I would play video games, Game Boy Advance, Game Boy. I would play Xbox, PlayStation, you name it. I just was addicted to games. You name the system, I probably played it a bunch. And I love gaming. And, one of the things that actually made me stop gaming was because it is a pretty big waste of time, guys. It is not a good, fruitful use of your life energy because you have fun, you get the dopamine rush, you kill a boss, or you do. And at the end of it, you're out the time, right? Your dopamine levels are down, and you didn't accomplish much, right? Hey, and I still game every day. Not that much, but I do, and I love it. It's a fun little pastime that I do. So I love the raffle design with Thunder Games. It's THNDR Games, and look them up. There's a bunch of games. You get these little raffle tickets, and every hour, your raffle tickets go into a lottery. And what ends up happening is you win. Let's just say you get 1,000 raffle tickets in the hour. It'll put it towards a drawing, and then whatever you draw, you win. So you may win the jackpot, you may win 10 sats, you may win 1 sat or none. But the point is, I was doing it a few times, and I'd win a bunch of sats. And I'm like, this is kind of cool. I got to keep playing. It was addicting, right? There was a nice loop. The games were fun. They were created. They were really good games. But more importantly, you win sats for playing these games, right? So there's this positive loop that keeps you in the game. So in the future, I think we're going to need to see this integrated in bigger and better ways. So there's the Thunder games I talked about, but also there's the Smile games. And I think the Thunder games are a little bit better, but generally both are great. But can you imagine playing Grand Theft Auto? And the currency you earn in that game is Bitcoin. Can you imagine playing Call of Duty or Fortnite? You win a match, you get Bitcoin. That would be so cool, guys, to win Bitcoin based off of matches you play, right? Put your money where your mouth is, kind of thing. So we're seeing this really cool future unfold. And the next thing is Stacker News. I love Stacker News. It's something that I've been doing for the past 8 days now. I've been kind of following it for the past like 6 months, but like 8 days, I have a streak. It's addicting. You comment, you get people commenting back. At the end of the day, you get some Satoshis for what you do. And I don't know, I haven't made like a ton, but I made a couple thousand sats already. And it's pretty cool. It's more than I got on those games, but the point is, it's a way to interact with the community. It's a way to learn more about Bitcoin. It's a way to spread some of your knowledge about it, but it's also a way to meet people and earn some sats. So it's this kind of really cool loop as well. I think the future, everything we do, we're going to earn sats. Our incomes can get converted immediately from dollars to Satoshis through Cash App or Strike. Our games that we play will reward us for playing them in Satoshis. But also, if we do surveys, if we walk, if we work out, we'll get paid Satoshis as well. So everything we do will be on a Bitcoin standard, hopefully one day. We just got to keep our eyes peeled, keep encouraging developers, and keep building systems that promote that. So I think it's really cool because in the end, we want Satoshis to be radiating all across the earth. And right now I know a lot of these ETFs, a lot of the Bitcoin, it sits in these ETFs. And that's fine. But we want things to flow. We want it to be more fluid. I understand the store of value thesis, and I still think that's an important thesis. But more importantly, I think it's important that we build products that help reward people with the most scarce, valuable asset in the world, and that is Bitcoin. And what I think is really cool is if we can leverage Lightning and choose to be paid in Bitcoin, we are changing the world in a beautiful place. We want that beautiful orange future, and I know it's around the corner. But what we must do is we must teach people how to use Lightning. And these games, these apps, these surveys, these fitness things with Smile and Thunder games and Stacker News and all this other stuff, these are just introductory steps to teaching people how to use Lightning, teaching people how to use self-custodial wallets, and teaching people how to transact in the 21st century. Because a lot of us, we don't know much about money. All we know is we wave the wand of our credit card on the terminal or our phone at the terminal, and we make our payments, right? And I think we should all try to do everything we can to receive all of our life energy in Bitcoin and try to maximize that and try to teach others about it too. Because at the end, we want to see Bitcoin grow because Bitcoin growing will actually help the world through a deflationary monetary supply instead of an inflationary monetary supply where we slowly get debased over time, losing our life energy and being simps of the government. Anyways, guys, I enjoyed putting this one together. Let me know. Do you guys try to receive Bitcoin? Do you guys use Stacker News? I will see you guys in the next one. Hey, I'll put a link though below, and if you want, you can sign up with Stacker News. And I think it's like a referral, so you get to stack a little bit as well. I stack. It's a good thing. Anyways, please be sure to click that. Be sure to check out the links in the description, and I'll see you in the next one.